Yeah, when I was, I believe, either 14 or 15, I spent a summer working as a camp counselor at the Fire Mountain Boy Scout camp outside Mount Vernon, Washington, up in the foothills of the North Cascades. But they quickly figured out that I had a certain proclivity towards fishing, and I ultimately became the fishing and fly fishing merit badge counselor. And I think that was very instrumental in my life as an angler, but also as an angling writer and communicator and teacher. And I've taught hundreds of people how to fly cast in my life, and it was really fun to start that at a young age with boys that were just a little bit younger than I was. My name's Sam Lungren, and I'm the supervising editor at MeatEater Incorporated. I've been there almost 3 years now, and I do a lot of writing and editing for web publishing, as well as podcasts and films we produce, and I also help lead up the web publishing team there. I've worked in the conservation industry directly or indirectly for my entire professional career, from the Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation to Backcountry Hunters and Anglers to being the lead conservation writer and editor at the biggest outdoor media company probably in the world. And I think my dedication to the principles of conservation are indelibly tied to my education in Boy Scouts. And I think if you look back far enough, the trajectory of the conservation movement and Boy Scouts of America are very closely tied together and interwoven. You know, beyond that and beyond my career, I hunt and fish all the time, and the Boy Scouts really taught me the focus on being a good steward and leaving no trace, and being kind to the other people you interact with outside, and doing more for the outdoors than they may do for you, and you know, volunteerism, helping with wildlife projects, removing barbed wire fence, you know, restoring trailheads, picking up trash. A lot of that ethos, I think, came from my education in the Boy Scouts, and it's just been invaluable, and I really treasure all that learning and the kind of the behavior that was instilled in me through, I think, the Boy Scout motto and code. I mean, are something that I haven't been able to get out of my head even all these years later, and is very deeply informative to my personal ethos that, you know, trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. I mean, those are just like, as a writer, I love big collections of adjectives like that, but you know, it's something that I think about all the time still to this day, and I've, you know, developed my own mantras like that in a shorter sense to improve upon my own flaws and things that I remind myself of frequently. And I know that my scouting education informed my conservationism, pushed me towards a career in conservation and encouraging others to be conscientious of our effects on the outdoors. There's a lot of people that supported scouting in my community when I was growing up, and I'm forever grateful for that, and I would always encourage people to support scouting today in Montana. It's an incredible benefit to the next generation, young people coming up, and I think it's overwhelmingly important to us instill those values of conservation and stewardship in our youth. And I always encourage people to be supportive of scouting, both through their words and financially.